Henry, I mean, you were mentioning earlier. What are you looking out for in this matchup besides
couple-
just a number of the day?
Well, a couple of things. I'm really interested to see what Waka has been cooking. He had a trade and took that Zero Suit Samus off of Team 7 and gave Team 7 his storied Captain Falcon. So I want to see him kind of use some of the characters we haven't noticed so far. Although he's going with a favorite of his, which is the King K. Rool, as we also get a 9 possibility.
He started it
Already
off.
getting the bad ones out.
Reset at the RNG at the beginning of the game.
I mean, that's what you just have to do. As already bit of a ground, and this is just a fast start from the two. Absolutely no time wasted, as we can see this Game & Watch just dancing around, and the K. Rool hitting back plenty hard.
And I think that's the key to this matchup, right? Is the K. Rool will hit really hard. So if you can punish the K. Rool, most of the times it will end up in your demise. As you see the berry there from the Game & Watch, unable to do much out of it. But already a lot of percentage on both into up smash will claim the first stock.
It's a great start. I mean, there's a reason why he's, got the Game & Watch tattoo and he's got the amiibo. I mean, this is also just exactly what you want to do in this kind of a matchup. That K. Rool, very prone to getting juggled around, and so far, a lot of that combo game we've been missing from the Game & Watch this season has been stepping up. So really excited to see, just that continuation of the comfort from this iconic character, as that cannonball isn't going to do it either. This Game & Watch incredibly low, but somehow staying alive and just packing on the percent. Make that 73 now already, and kind of bonus damage as another 5 pops out. Doesn't land this time. Nair won't kill either. Just every single second feels like it's right on the edge. And you just got to find one of those kill moves from the K. Rool. Again, when you're in this kind of position, you just want to finish the stock. Sometimes you leave yourself open to just more and more of these combos as that damage keeps getting laid on. This is a relentless Game & Watch. What is that, 3 5s? What is this variance we're seeing coming down from the Game & Watch?
Yeah, and if you're the K. Rool... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I remember fighting this game and watching it. It was pretty rough. I think it was a 3 stock.
He's at 205 already. We really just need... There it is.
It is.
Asking you shall receive.
And the K. Rool has a lot of kill confirms. A lot of ways to confirm a kill. A lot of the throws will confirm. The aerials are so strong in any direction. As we have a little bit of lag, they seem to want to play through it. But I'm looking for the K. Rool to use a little more of those grabs, a little more of that the special game. That blunderbuss and that crown are such important tools to this Croc. He needs to make sure he uses them to space out this Game & Watch. As if that was a 9, that would have been ridiculous.
He might have died from it, honestly.
He would have, 100%.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're seeing him use the side B, the crown, and the blunderbuss at short range when you.
That was a trade.
Wow.
Trade.
Up smash for the down air, I guess.
You would expect like the crown to set up a blunderbuss, or some of the things that you expect for range attacks. He's trying to do close up. Although I will say he's been using more aerials that I wasn't seeing do before. Maybe to his detriment. Sometimes just go for the dash attack when you know that the kill confirm is there.
Hold on now.
Here comes the bacon.
My word, that was fucking 6 servings of bacon.
He's got the whole rasher out going on to the K. Rool. And now, again, both of them honestly at kill percent. So I'm really just wondering who's going to get that confirmed at the start. Of course, you think the K. Rool's a little heavier, and the dash attack will do it despite a rocketing start from the Game & Watch. It's the K. Rool that comes out on top.
Yeah, and I don't remember who said it, but someone said just go to the dash attack. And that's exactly what he goes back to take the stock. As we see this dash attack here to claim it all. I wish at the end of the stream we'll see it, or maybe even between sets, but that trade, that down air into up smash trade, now, it's one of those things where you think, if that was the last stock, like, who would have actually gotten the game, because it was that close. But the game itself was so close. I mean, all the way down to the wire, down to basically both of them at 100%. So I hope that's kind of what we're expecting to see from this series.
Yeah, and I think the big thing as well is the mental resolve. I think that goes into going down so hard in those opening 2 stocks and just keeping that resilience and fighting your way back in that second stock to make it happen, not letting the Game & Watch get away with all that extra percent he tacked on just to take that lead. And I mean, if I'm a Waka fan, that is incredible.
Ooh, don't tell us that. I like what we're seeing next. What'd you say? Oh. I didn't do anything. What do you... How did that even happen? Okay, well, I'll fix it. Yeah, sorry, fixing up the audio real quick. I think it should be resolved.
Hello.
Yeah, it should be good.
Test if it's
Yeah.
coming back together, as you know, both of these players already off to a pretty good start, pretty even, but these juggle combos coming in from the Rosalina and Luna, I mean, it looked like there might have been a kill option off the top. Instead, it's just going to be a bit of an equalizing bit of damage coming through from the Bowser Jr. Not going to see either of them going down quite yet. Great shield to just get rid of that extra explosion off the recovery. And now you're playing on the edge. It's a dangerous spot to
pressure.
be, as bit by bit, this Bowser Jr. is getting closer and closer to falling.
What?
As there's the catch from the Rosalina. Here's a bit of an up throw. That's not gonna kill either. And that is one thing about the Bowser Jr. He's surprisingly heavy, you know, for what you'd expect out of a midweight character.
Well, you know, you got a car, so you're gonna be a little bit heavier than me. Oh.
And indeed, gets it done. We're seeing a cannon on both of these opening characters for Team Waka, and it seems that might be just a part of the success for this team out of Queens. And this Rosalina, I mean, it does just feel like
There we go.
Uno 2 wasn't sure what the kill options were, but the back air is going to get the job done.
Great tool there from the Rosalina. And we were seeing the Bowser Jr. just get so much percentage tacked onto him. It was just a question of how much percentage could he put on the Rosalina in the second stock. Very good punish there, an early way to get that stock out of the way. Kind of keep it even, because you do not want this second stock to get out of hand early.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what some of the best options for Rosalina are in like the early parts of the stock at low percents, and I feel like it might just be a bit of an aerial game and getting those openings, but it seems like so far Waka has really had the entrance there with neutral and coming in with the side B or dash attack, and you see the neutral air as well. Kind of has the upper hand for a lot of the stock so far.
Oh my gosh.
Luna's gone, and
was really good
Rosalina's sent to the side of the stage, as again, that cannon getting the killing blow onto the Star Princesses. That might have just been another Luna loss already, and this is on the last stock. She won't be coming back for quite a while, so definitely a massive blow to Uno 2.
Hi, Luna.
He's looking to continue this stop again.
Luna.
Luna's
Hi, Luna.
back, but still, that was a scary few seconds.
And again, this stock has just gone the way of Waka so far, attacking on already 63% with not too much answered. Using a couple of
Really,
those
you're
up
just
Bs to
looking
get
for
the
those kill
bomb coming down.
And I mean, I'll say the Rosalina hasn't popped out too much. It's not a historic pick either, so I'm wondering if we're just seeing a bit of discomfort, you know, on the character, how floaty she is, how you get some of those disjoints like on Ice Climbers as well, and how that can really change up your style of play. And when we're used to seeing a lot more of those like linear characters, obviously outside of Game & Watch, is once again that fully charged up cannon, absolutely brutal. As Luna
Man after
off
my
the
own
stage
heart.
again.
No conversion off the... Oh, a good back air will end it, though.
Very good.
And what a start for Team Waka. We knew that this was the time in the season to turn it around, and a 2-0 start up against Uno 2, one of those opponents in the midfield that you really do have to be beating if you want to put yourself into the top 6 looking ahead. So I'm going to say, Waka's got me impressed.
I'd have to agree.
Going from, you look at the record 1-7 and you look at the gameplay, and I don't think one represents the other. I think Waka has really grown a lot throughout the length of this season. And, at the very beginning of the season, the thing we say the most, it's a long season. And the thing about this league as well is everyone makes the playoffs. The only thing that really determines by seed is whether you're in the winners and you have a double elimination or whether you're in losers and you don't. But at the end of the day, whoever is playing their best game near the end of the season looks great going into the playoff. And right now, Waka is on his best game.
Exactly. And remembering that your early losses, you have time, and you have that time to recover. And when it comes to the bracket, it is who is best on the day. And we've seen moments where top competitors start to fall. And now is when you got to pull out all the stocks as well. If you're Uno 2 on the other side, where you're also fighting to try and get into that top 6, he's got a stock deficit up against Deeps. And even if he comes back in reverse sweeps, it's only one coming back for you. But it all has to start here with the Banjo, one of the most consistent pickups we've seen out of the Uno 2 roster this time around, and up against the Ensign. We'll see if he can take advantage of, some of that lack of recovery options, especially here on Dreamland.
Oh. No. Unfortunate air dodge there will take the first stock, so it kind of gives Uno 2 a bit of a leg up right away. We'll see if he can capitalize on this so far. I don't know if I have the stats to back this up, but I feel like Uno 2 does go for the pick on Dreamland when playing Banjo.
Yeah,
I just feel like we've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
Again, I don't have the stats right in front of me, but I
That's
wonder.
what I have.
You
The
have
stats.
the
And
stats.
you would be correct. Usually we do see the Dreamland. Sometimes the PS2, depending if he's won on Dreamland already. But this is usually where we see the Banjo come out. And I think it's a really good pick. I think using the eggs, using the grenades, especially off stage, kind of puts your opponent into a really tough spot, especially when they fear the recovery into the pineapple. You see the uppie from the cat being able to take the stock right there.
Absolutely massive recovery for this Ensign, especially off of that early SD. Now you've got some rage to work with, and Incineroar, one of those characters who really can do the most with the rage. So certainly watching out for if he can get anything done, but the Bananas will send him to the side of the stage and put him onto his last stock for this game 3.
Yeah, catching the rollaway is really good with the feather. And something I feel like I remember from the last time we saw Waka play Incineroar is it was his last stock where he remembered the rage mechanic or the down B.
No.
So
Like
we're
a
starting to see it a
pseudo-counter.
little bit, but I would like to see that incorporated a bit more in punishing some of the aggressive playstyle from the Banjo.
Yeah, but you're already seeing here, there's a lot more patience being displayed by the Incineroar. I think, he's not going to be able to make it back. So just like that, one stock left here in this match with Uno 2, he's looking at getting swept if he can't get this game right here.
Yeah, it's incredibly close. Great recovery from the Ensign. Still has to fight his way back, but once he gets that chance,
the
he
roll
gets
away.
it hard. Instead, it's the Bananas to bring us to a bit more of a series as game 3 goes the way of Uno 2, and now you're staring down, again, counterpick from Team Waka, and really making the climb on back. I'm gonna say though, this has been an incredibly quick series, just bit by bit, blow to blow. Both of them just non-stop fighting.
Yeah, it's been back and forth, and I don't expect this series to change at all. I think now is a very pivotal point in this matchup where you realize, okay, Team Waka, he's exhausted his top dogs, his top 2 players. Now, Uno 2 has a little bit of space to work with. He knows he's probably going to get matched into the Incineroar again, or maybe the Mii Brawler, but he still has that Ganon, he has that Game & Watch, even the Rosalina if he wanted to go back to it. So a lot of choices here for Uno 2.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't mind maybe seeing the Ganon. The other thing is, right, it's not always the best when you can be counterpicked. So that's the only thing that makes me think maybe not the Ganon here. But I'm also thinking on the side of Waka, who would we want to see? Yeah, the instant has been good. I mean, we haven't seen the Dr. Mario at all. We've only seen a couple games from Pac-Man. I feel like I have some faith in maybe the Mii Brawler to close it out. You know, the 0-3 record is there, but it's still pretty clean.
I'd like to see the Zero Suit. We haven't seen that from him yet, right?
He just traded for it, so I don't know if he'll be comfortable for it yet. Back when we were playing,
I don't know if that was one that he was practicing on already or not.
He was a Dr. Mario guy, which makes me surprised why he hasn't tried to pull him out this year. But I feel like either he warms up on the Incineroar, realizes the mistakes in his game in that last match, and corrects them against whoever he comes against, or he wants a palate cleanser and he goes for the Mii Brawler. Those are my two expectations. I would say keep with the Incineroar. He was starting to realize the moveset a little more wholesomely in the last game. Oh, and he goes to Dr. Mario.
Ooh, hey, you're spoiling it.
Insider.
But,
There it is, there it is.
we also see the
Advanced
Samus
information hockey.
from Uno 2, which is a character we don't see them play often. Usually you would think that they'd opt for the Ganon or even maybe the Game & Watch here. But I like the Samus. The Samus actually in this matchup has a pretty good just matchup against the Dr. Mario. Just the ability to throw them with that long tether off stage, and Dr. Mario not having the best recovery looks very good for the Samus. But we all know that Dr. Mario is very quick, has very, very strong smash attacks. So it's really whoever can control the stage.
Yeah, another
that
thing
is
is
what
we
it
got
comes
the cape. Cape on the side of Dr. Mario for some projectile reflection.
Had to be why he picked that, I believe.
Yeah, I would agree.
He beat me to it. I was about to mention that as well. And I mean, that's just one of the advantages to going up early in the series is having that counter pick, being able to, get rid of one of the core aspects of, the Dark Samus is being able to use those projectiles, but not going to see much value there. Great use of that neutral special, and it's going to take the first stock, and this is really what you need if you are Uno 2. Just having that comfort and getting that lead is facing the wrong way.
What is Dr. Mario? Is it a cape or is it a lab coat?
Pretty sure it's still a cape.
I think it's a cape. But, it might be.
It looks like a
It's more like a
handkerchief.
tablecloth.
Tablecloth? I like that too.
The white, I feel like, for the sake of.
Yeah, I hope you're right. Honestly, that'd be
One of those like
I like that.
sanitizing wipes.
You see, we got the commissioner in chat saying, I forgot if the script I wrote contained a game 5. So we don't know who's going to win here. Truly, we don't.
This was the first night in a while that we've actually been able to just play the game for fun and not listen to a script. So
It's exhausting not playing for real, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
nice.
you go.
There it is.
Good use of
There's the lab
cape there.
coat.
We do need to see a killing blow though from the Dr. Mario. I would love to see like an up smash and up special as well. Just something to finish out this stock. The rapid
I want to
jab
see
won't
Dark
do it.
Samus. I want to see Dark Samus bounce off the ground.
There it is. Okay.
Down air.
I was gonna say the down air, or not the down. I guess on Mario's the down air. On Dr. Mario's the down B is a very good killing move. At 80% up in the air, especially. But at 180, that'll also do. I get very nervous when I see the Dr. Mario go that low because we know his recovery is not that great.
So far, though, seen some solid recovery from the Dr. Mario. At the very least, just starting to tack it on. Or at the very least, holding his space right now, which I think is the most important part when you're down like this is what a float on the second, and that's going to do it if you can catch the Dr. Mario without his coat. He'll be sent right off stage with the fully charged projectile. But I will say, we've seen Waka in this position in this series, and he has that capacity to lock in even when behind. But this Samus has looked oppressive so far.
And he is approaching pretty well,
There it is.
right? With the projectile game, he's utilizing his double jump and the neutral air dodges to try and get through the barrage of projectiles. And if he takes the stock pretty soon, I mean, didn't even need to, perhaps.
He's given the
Just the
stock.
end lag on the fair. Just couldn't get the grab. And suddenly we're in a spot where this Dr. Mario has that potential to close out the series. It's really just going to come down to, is there the lock-in from the Dark Samus? Can Uno 2 bring us to a Game 5? As the commissioner said, don't know what the script said. He sent it to me earlier, but I didn't get a chance to read it as I was leaving work. So we'll have to see exactly what comes down. So far, it does seem like the Dr. Mario's bringing it. We could just see another win for Team Waka.
Oh, miss on the
Come
neutral
down,
air there.
careful. Oh, no back throw. No connection with the neutral B either. Oh, my goodness.
That would have
For
been
a second.
quite
He
the
has
way to
space,
end the
but
match.
those are the moments where you just want them back if it happens, and instead it's the F smash to finish the job. And indeed, the script does call for a game 5. We wouldn't have it any other way, as Uno2's got the momentum, and now it's just down to a best of 1.
And you know, this is looking like that first match that we talked about earlier, that Waka went up in the first game, went up in the second game, and then got reverse swept. So you just don't want to see a repeat performance, because this really gives Uno2, you know, a hand on the wheel in the driver's seat, right? He's got the momentum now.
What are you picking? The Samus is obviously offline. I don't want to go back to the Rosalina and Luna after what we saw earlier. Game & Watch looked solid, and of course the Ganon is always you know, that really solid pick for him. Only character on his roster with a positive. Actually, I scratched that. The Banjo did just go to positive with 7 and 6. So now there's a chance to, again, either improve your record on the Game & Watch, which looked solid earlier, or if you're afraid of how light it is, just bring out the Ganon. Hit him with a couple big punches.
I think it's again not just because of how light Game & Watch is, but you have to change your style of play more drastically if you're switching to a Ganon. Even though Dark Samus is on the heavier side, is whenever I play against Uno's Ganon, I feel like I am a child in the playground getting bullied again. You know, so I would choose that if I was Uno too.
It's just a comfort pick, like, for sure, right? You know, he's really comfortable on the character, and going to somebody like that in a game 5 scenario is probably your best bet, rather than like listening to the people with the matchup leader tier list. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 1,000%. I think you go for comfort here. You know, I'd like to believe everyone in this league has a game 5 guy. You know, like Team 7's Lucas and Bridge 4's Zelda. I think Ganon is that for Uno2.
Just that guy, man. What
might
else
be.
can you say?
Big guy.
And two of the heaviest motherfuckers in
There's no jump.
the
He's fine.
entire Smash roster.
Gotta
Now,
love it. A battle of
you
the
do
big
have to-
boys.
You do have to remember that if he does get that down B onto one of Ganon's hard-hitting moves, it will do a lot of damage in retaliation, and oh, he barely makes it back.
At this moment, it's about, can you land
That
those
launch is
extra
so
abilities once
far.
you've got the Rage in hand? Instead, it does seem like
Oh,
the Ganon is
yeah.
just off to an electric start, just so quick. And this is what happens. You get hit a couple times, and suddenly you're at 100%.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Incineroar.
Oh
my God.
The Incineroar.
We all
up
felt
B,
it.
Like launched Uno 2 from far side of the stage, off stage at only 30%. That was. I don't realize how hard that move hits.
Yeah, that
It was
move
surprising.
has a lot of knockback, and he didn't use his side B, so he's not going to be able to recover. But if there's two characters that can come back in a quick fashion, it's going to be these two. A little bit of rage and a clothesline might be all he needs, and I don't think he knows he doesn't have a jump.
He knows
Yeah.
the depth that makes the jump, that makes the up B work, but he doesn't understand the lateral.
He needs that clothesline. He needs the clothesline.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to get the timing down. One of the tough parts of being in an online league is just for those kinds of moves that are on such a tight window to get the maximum damage. And we're seeing the clothesline come out again and again, but just not quite hitting that sweet spot. Now we're starting to get a little stale as the damage doesn't rack up. The
No jump.
knockback falling apart. And yeah, the jump got the spike,
Very
and
nice
what a way to
play.
end it. What a reverse sweep
Oh, the
from
reverse
Uno
sweep.
2. And it's heartbreak for Waka after starting off so strong.
I just need to see the down air spike again. It felt so good.
It's beautiful.
Mm.